Oh, my bad. It wasn't supposed to be this long. I just I've been just working and editing. And sometimes when you're working and editing, it just ends up taking a long time. Um I apologize about that. But everything happens for a reason, right? What's up? How y'all doing? It's been a great day. I don't know if y'all saw the live earlier, but earlier today, what's up, Gabe? How y'all doing? Earlier today, um, we went live. I had my kids with me. We all went live at this big expo, which was awesome. And tomorrow we'll be back there again, and so we're going to be giving out. Oh yeah, Gabe, that's so funny. But anyway, we're going to be going up there and raffling off opportunities for people to get promo done for their businesses. And so the kids are going to be choosing the businesses that they like the best, and then we're going to be doing promo with them. And I'm super excited to see that. Super excited to let that happen and to just enjoy it. So tomorrow, if you guys check in, y'all will be able to see that. I take my whole setup, so everything is with me. You can see how everything is run, how everything is set up, and it's a serious situation. So you see my whole camera setup, and then I set it up to where you guys can see what I'm recording. Oh, you can actually see through my camera lens, so y'all can see everything that's happening. Yeah. So that's where we're at. Rough day, but otherwise fine. I hope both of y'all had a great day. Thank y'all. I'm so happy that y'all are here. Um, it's been a beautiful day, and it's been a very challenging day. Let's just say that. But we're not mad about it. We're excited about it because it makes us better, right? So super excited to be better. I'm gonna be editing all night. Last night I stayed up all night editing. Uh, I was up to like 3:30 or something like that. So it was super long, but I got a lot done, which was beautiful. I hope all you guys are working on your passions. I know it's not the fun thing to do all the time, but it's the necessary thing to do. If you allow your passions to go to the wayside, you can't be mad at anybody else. Y'all are wondering why I'm looking this way. This is because this is where my computer is. So this is me literally like editing as I'm talking to you guys. So I'm holding myself really accountable, you guys, as I'm shooting this film, as I'm writing the script, as I'm getting better at videography. I'm allowing myself to show you guys so y'all can. I'm not even expecting y'all to keep me accountable. I just want you guys to see that it's possible to suck at something and then get good at it. Okay? And that doesn't mean that I actually suck at it. It just means this is a process where I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better, and I want you guys to enjoy watching the fact that it's not just you. You're not alone. The world hasn't forgotten about you. It's just one of those things where it happens, right? So don't allow yourself to get down on it. I'm adding this. I'm adding this roar. Let's see what it sounds like. It's okay. I want to modulate it down a little bit in the videos so that we can have sort of a deeper roar. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, man, it's a lot of work being a creative person. And so never feel like you're the only person going through it. You know, there's always other people who are doing the same thing. But allow yourself to be I guess just inspired by the fact that it's not just you, right? There's other people going through the same thing. So be inspired. Love the fact that you have a passion. You have something that you can work on. And okay, me and Gabe gonna take all the trolls on now. Be back. Oh, that is so funny. Hey, I've been loving the fact that I haven't had trolls. Like they come every now and then, and I'm super happy that they're not here, man. Like it's really a blessing not to have to deal with trolls, bro. I just it was not ideal. It was not ideal. But yeah, man, it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow, and I want you guys, if you do have time, to check it out. Um, so we're going to be sitting in some business meetings, and which doesn't sound fun, but the business meetings are going to be very helpful if you have your own business, and obviously, and if you're trying to figure out how to scale your business, right? Hello, weekend. Hello. But if you're in the process of trying to figure out how to allow your creativity to grow and not to stifle it, um, uh, hold on, let me see. I see that there's Troy. Watch this. What you about to do? That is so funny. What y'all about to do, man? Uh, that's crazy because I can't see all of the comments on here. I just see them over there. That's weird. But if you guys are interested in okay, there we go. That was what the problem was. If you guys are interested, yeah, y'all don't have to block anybody, y'all. Y'all don't have to block anybody. Just let them do their thing. I'm not worried about people saying the weekend. That does not hurt my feelings at all. It's all good. Bro, I'm going to put you on my back and run around like you're riding a horsey worsey. Okay, like I'm your Yoda. That's cool. I can be sensei. Bro, I'm so tired. Today was horrible. Was it? That sucks. I'm so sorry that it sucked. Bro, your whole chat is mods. OMG. Okay, cool. Watch this. What's up with the paradox situation? I haven't been able to be. Okay, so reached out to the paradox, right? I ended up getting a message back like weeks later from their manager who was saying that they already found an opener for them, which isn't a bad thing. I think that it's a beautiful thing because it allows me to now really bet on myself. Which was something that I wasn't really doing by allowing the paradox to like infiltrate and help me out. No, don't block them. Don't block anybody. Let them all come in and say what they have to say. I want to be able to test myself and see if I'm going to allow people to get me down or in a funk, right? So don't even block anybody unless they're saying crazy stuff. Like y'all know what I'm talking about. Like the dude who's talking about, I let my dog lick my peanut butter off of me. Like dudes like that, we can block them. But man, I'm not stressed on these dudes. That's light work. But I want to make sure that you guys are able to. Uh-oh, that's so weird. As it just slowly falls over. So bottom line is, I reached out to the manager. The manager said, "Hey, so we found out. I mean, we have an opener, very short and sweet. I asked him to listen to some music. He never said that he listened to the music. So if you guys hear any of my songs, if I swear to God, if I hear anything that sounds like my music coming out from the Paradox Band, y'all gonna catch me on the news. But I just think that's sort of crazy how they didn't respond, but it's also one of those things that helped me understand that I just need to lean in to doing my own thing, because people don't want to let you skate off their coattails, which can you blame them? I'm not blaming them on that. That's not a horrible thing. That's like a normal thing. I don't want you to use me in order to get big. Okay, that's cool. I can't be mad at that, So I'm super excited just for the opportunity to have a platform, honestly. It's nice to be able to create, So I'm going to use my abilities to make sure that I'm not, sleeping on my powers, right? What's up? How you doing? What you mean on the new on the news. You know what I mean? On the news. Doop, 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 doop. You know, on the news like that. And today, coming in, we have a breaking story about a crazy man. That kind of news. But yeah. Hopefully everything goes well as I'm betting on myself. No, I'm not on the news. I'm just saying if somebody steals my music, y'all will see me on the news. I'm like, this dude lost his mind. But yeah, so, and I just say that because I sent my stuff to other people, and I didn't hear anything about it saying, "Hey, we like this" or "We didn't like this," and you know, I think that's one of the biggest things as an artist that I worry about is people trying to take my stuff. I'll be on the news with you, bro. I know that's right, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things I worry about as an artist is the fact that people steal your stuff. Hold on, I'll be right back. And I just don't want to give somebody the keys to stealing my stuff, and then I feel stupid and wonder why I even did it in the first place, you know? Oh, so you're saying I should be on Twitch? Hey, maybe I should get on Twitch. This isn't the first time I've heard it, and I know that Twitch is actually super friendly, and they're not so strict, which I like that. Is that the platform you can use for concerts? Yeah, I think you can use that because you know Instagram is horrible and YouTube is horrible about music, especially if it's copywritten. They'll even take your stuff down if it's your music and it's copywritten. So they're super picky about what you can and can't do, which I think is crazy. But hey, that's their thing, right? I've been thinking about trying to make my own platform, just my own website, and stream straight from my website. And then you guys can come over there and find me and give you guys incentives, especially all you guys who are here, because this is like my core people. So it's beautiful to have y'all. Is that yeah? Not Twitch, the platform TwitchCon, the event. Oh, I haven't seen that one. Really? I heard bad things about their moderation. I've heard some rare horror stories about Twitch. I haven't. Like Comic Con. No, I haven't heard TwitchCon, but it sounds awesome. Sounds like something I would definitely be interested in looking into. You know what's crazy though, y'all? I do not want to be a social influencer. I say that as I'm on here. And I know that seems crazy, but I just don't want to be stuck in the mindset of I have to go live every single day or the algorithm's gonna mess me up. You know, really, I heard bad things about their moderation. I've heard you like King Von? If you do, can you play one of his beats on the guitar? No, I don't really listen to King Von. I think I remember him. Didn't he pass away recently? Or no, I think he passed away like last year. Nah, maybe it was like 2 years ago. Or maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's not him. Yeah, it's back in 2020. Okay, yeah. Because I remember people were like posting a lot of his stuff. Yeah, I'm not. It's not that I don't like rap, but I don't go down the rabbit hole. There's just so many new rappers. There's so many rap songs. And I mean, I listen to a couple of rap songs, but for the most part, I listen to things that have instruments in them, and I listen to old school stuff. Those are my things. Yes, back in 2020, the algorithm likes confidence and energy. I have seen many people with daily posts which get no views because it's boring and made mad because they're forced to. Yeah, my favorite song is Prob's Broadway Girl or Little Dirk by Little Dirk. Do you know about Malcolm Todd? Malcolm Todd? No, I don't know who that is. He's so tough. No, I don't know about Malcolm Todd. What was crazy, I was thinking, oh yeah, I should just pull him up and play him real quick. But if you do that, then they're gonna be like, nah, you can't play that. You know, Malcolm in the Middle. That's funny. I love Malcolm in the Middle. He's a niche musician, understood. And what's crazy is I might know some of his music. I'm one of those people who I know the music, I don't know the people, which is sort of messed up with me being a musician. But yeah, I hear things that I love, and then I just fall down rabbit holes with that, right? Who's your favorite artist? My favorite artist might be Jimi Hendrix. Of all time, I love Prince. Um I love Kanye. Mm, I love Led Zeppelin. I love a lot of different artists. Miles Davis is amazing. I love Ella Fitzgerald. I love Count Basie. He's amazing. Well, actually, I love Duke Ellington more than Count Basie. Uh, Absolutely love Duke Ellington. There's a song called Autumn Leaves. It's like the falling leaves drift past my window. Those sunburned hands of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses. Those sunburned hands I used to hold. It's like a really slow song. And the first version, the first rendition of it is sang in French. And then the second is in English. But it's just such a beautiful song. It's absolutely beautiful. Um, Sorry about that. Who's your favorite artist? Oh, yeah. Yeah, his music is definitely more famous than his name. So you've probably heard something about him. Understood. Tupac or Biggie? I choose Tupac. What album do you love? What album do I love? Yeah, Graduation is an amazing album. Kind of Blue is an amazing album. The Black Parade is an amazing album. Um, I'm trying to think. Axe as Bold as Love is amazing. Uh, there's a lot of amazing albums out there. Uh, have you heard about NBA YoungBoy? His heart is swollen on the left. Oh, dang, that's crazy. That's sad. I literally just saw a post of him talking to a dude, and that's so sad. Uh, because he was just being very authentic and real, and that was really cool and refreshing to see. So to hear that he's not doing well sucks. Um, yeah, Graduation is fire. My Twisted Dark Fantasy fire. Um, I'm trying to think what other albums I just absolutely love from front to back. Oh, what is that? There's Avenged Sevenfold, the one that had not Avenged Sevenfold, Kill Switch Engage. They have an album that had a lot of hits on it. Let me see. Let me see. I love Kill Switch Engage, but I don't know the name of the album. It's definitely not the ones with the original their original singer. He's cool, but he's not my thing. I think it's Ends of Heartache. End of Heartache. Yep. Is that the name of it? As Daylight Dies. I think that's the name of it. As Daylight Dies. The one that has the skull in it. That's a great album. Absolutely love that one. Um, yo, welcome to the other people in the live right now. Yeah, they came in, have been removed. It's okay. Hi, live people, be alive. Um, have you heard Shiesty Summer by Pooh Shiesty? His album is the best during summer. Nope, haven't heard it. Uh, have you heard? Oh no. Do you know MF Doom? Yeah, I do. My friend loved MF Doom. Yeah, nothing against him. I have nothing against rappers. I just it's a rabbit hole. And if I listen to rap, literally like that just takes up so much of my time just learning about the rappers, learning about their backstories. It takes up so much time and I would rather learn about um, cinematography and directors. So I spend my time doing that instead of dealing with, you know, rap. Nothing against rap, but it's not my cup of tea all the time. Kanye's amazing, you know, but I like, like The Cure and Boys Don't Cry. That song is amazing. Uh, I love so many. There's one song recently that I felt. Nas or Tupac. I would still have to say Tupac. Nas isn't bad. He's actually a very talented lyricist, but I just love the artistry of Tupac, from his cinematography to his poetry to his lyricism and his ego. It was just amazing to watch everything he did. Favorite song of Tupac? Uh, mm, it might be Gangsta's Paradise. I love it because they have that guitar part on there. Yeah. Boom, dun, dun, doo 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 doo, dun, dun, boodling, doo doo ding, dun, dun, dun. That's great. Tyler the Creator is a cool artist. IDK about his music, but I like that he's just doing his thing. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I remember when he first started doing his thing, I was just like, what is going on here? But I'm happy that he decided to build his own path because he's really made his own brand. I don't like the fact that for so long he was the guy who made other people think it was okay to say nigga, and then he went and started getting mad that people were saying nigga, and I was like, bro, you created this, like, you're that guy. You're the black friend who's like, oh yeah, my black friend says it's okay. I'll say nigger. And it's just like, bro, don't sit here and act like you didn't know that this was happening at your concerts. So that's sort of what upset me. But it doesn't upset me. Let me stop lying. It doesn't upset me. It is what it is, you know. But yeah, I don't like it when people do that. Cause I don't know why it seems like the people who get passes from other people who let them say nigga always end up being the people who are doing racist things to other people who are black. It's like just because you're cool with your friend doesn't mean that you can then go to all black people and do crazy things, you know. But do you think it's okay to LARP? Yeah, LARPing is amazing. Yeah, yeah, I think LARPing is awesome. And then you said your favorite song is Hail Mary. Yeah, Hail Mary is a really good song. It's a really good song. I'm not even mad at that. I feel like there's other Tupac songs that I really like, and I just can't think of them right now. Um, yeah, There's a lot of different songs. I go into modes, y'all. Sometimes as an artist, I just like allow myself to really get lost in the art, and sometimes I just don't. You know, that's just me. Uh, and so it's been a while since I went down the Tupac rabbit hole. But it's always depressing when you do go down that one, right? What's up to the one person who joined? Oh, hello. Thank you for being here. Welcome, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being hospitable. Uh, but yeah, you guys, tomorrow is going to be a big day. I'm going to be live. I don't think I'm going to post the full video. Gabe, thank you for being there earlier today. I don't think I'm going to post the full video, but if you guys are live, then you'll be able to enjoy it. Or maybe I will post it and then I'll like take it down for a little bit just so you guys can see what's going on. But yeah, man, it's been really beautiful. What did you want to be when you grew up and when you was little? Hey, I've always wanted to be a musical performer. I've always wanted to be an artist, period. Whether it was, creating art or being around art, um, from paintings to literary works, I just love art. Like I read this book called A Brand New Day recently, and it was amazing. I recently read the Tales of Gilgamesh again, or the Epic of Gilgamesh again. I love that. I like storytelling that is different. And I feel like with art, you can really tell stories that are just amazing, and I think it's beautiful. I always wanted to be a MMA fighter. Hey, that's awesome. I love that you're still doing it, and I love that I'm still doing my thing. It's a beautiful thing when you can say, you know what, I've really been on my path. That's awesome. You don't know why? Yeah, I know. It's like, why do I want to be an artist? It's like one of the hardest things to do. But it's literally what I do. I just create music, and it's even in my head. Even if I don't have it out, like people are always like the people who know me from my live performances are like, "Why'd you stop performing live?" Because when you're performing live and you're not going consistently to new places, people get so complacent with it, so used to it, to where you can't really even enjoy it anymore. So my precautionary tale to young artists who are trying to perform: it is great to get your sea legs by performing live. It's a beautiful thing to be able to go out and have a house, or I would call it a house, whatever your place, your venue is that you perform consistently. I would also say wherever you go, try to make it sporadic enough to where people can miss you. People love to have you close. And I would say it's a beautiful thing when people are comfortable and they know how talented you are. But it's a more beautiful thing when you can go to a brand new place where nobody knows you and they can hear you and enjoy your music and be inspired by what you do. So if you're a young artist out there and you're wanting to perform, you're wanting to get on the live circuit, uh, don't get tied down to just a certain group of people. That happens a lot where it's like certain people who are like, this is because I call them like my family, my speakeasy family. And the truth is, it was great performing with them. It was fun performing with them. But the truth is, we weren't a family. We just saw each other consistently. And you didn't realize that till everything was done. Like, it was just behooving a lot of people to do that consistently. But as far as like working together and really like inspiring each other to be the best versions of ourselves, that really wasn't happening. And I say that not to deter you or to disrespect anybody who I used to perform with. It's just to say the whole goal is always supposed to be to further your musical career. And you can't really do that when you're worried about a group of people all banding together and creating something when the whole group is not trying to make sure your objective is achieved. So you have to be very persistent about shooting for your goals, shooting for your objectives, and achieving them. Because there's going to be so many people who, if you're talented, they're going to be like, oh my God, I'd love for you to open this show. Oh my God, I'd love for you to do this. I'd love for you to do that. And that can get you into a whole lot of gigs, which, don't get me wrong, that's great. But the problem isn't getting the gigs. The problem is feeling fulfilled after you do the gigs. So I would say from an early point, make sure that you're doing gigs that fulfill your soul, fulfill all the things that you're trying to do as an artist. It's very important to allow yourself to be authentic as an artist. You do not want to feel like you're stuck in a rut and you're just going to shows because you feel obligated, right? So you got to make sure you're on that. I forgot about that. How's it going? I don't remember what we were talking about. How's what going? How's what going, Gabe? I don't remember what we were talking about. Hold on, I'm gonna wipe you guys. Is that better? I think that's better. I don't remember. Forgot about. I don't remember. But yeah, you guys, I am super inspired right now, and as an artist, it's hard to be inspired nowadays. Um, I was asking him about the UFC. You know, he's a champion now. He's a champion of his weight division, and so now he's trying to go to the next weight division so that he can be a champion in two divisions. So uh, we're super stoked about that, super excited and inspired. So thank you guys for consistently achieving y'all's goals, because there's a lot of y'all in here who have been talking about things that y'all wanted to do, and y'all are actually furthering those goals. And so I think that's a beautiful thing, and I'm gonna make sure that I keep my end of the bargain and I keep on working on my stuff. Can I see a fight, bro? That's sick. Yeah, I know, right? Wouldn't that be so cool? But yeah, it's really necessary as an artist that you're getting your art out, but you're also feeding the flame, so that you don't feel stifled as an artist. So I don't want to stop myself. I don't want to stop the good vibes that are going on right now. So I'm going to allow me to be inspirational to me. And sometimes that means changing up some of the things that you do, which is why I started going live again. I don't want going live to be like the only thing that I look forward to. There was a point in time when I used to go live every single night, and I used to play for hours on live. And we weren't getting messages, weren't getting comments. I wasn't even getting any subscribers, no followers. I was just going live every single night and not getting any kind of interaction. So it's a blessing just to have you guys here. But sometimes I do jam. I jammed earlier last week. Someone had it in their YouTube channel, but they took it off, unfortunately. Yeah, it might have had some music. I'd reach out to them and be like, hey, can I get that video? But yeah, man, I think that's another thing as an artist. It is crucial when you see somebody who posts your stuff, do not think that they're going to keep it. Go screenshot it. Go screen record it. Get that. Okay, even if it's a lesser quality, get that. Do not allow that to that opportunity to pass. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, UFC fighting is the coolest sport to do for a guy. Yeah, it is. Uh, it's important that we're all achieving our goals. Okay? So, whether it's a scholastic goal or a UFC goal or, a musical goal or just a goal as a human being, I think that's important. So, on the 8th of this month, it'll be a full year since I stopped smoking. I used to smoke. And I feel like my life has changed so much. I don't even talk to people about it. I don't even tell people that I used to smoke. I don't tell people that I quit smoking. I just It's one of those things that I lived. And I just am really happy that I got to the point to where I don't smoke anymore. I just feel like I reclaimed so much of my life and time and energy. And I don't know why I wanted to say that. I feel like maybe it's possible that one of you guys could be in a process where you're trying to quit something, or maybe you're trying to start something. So just know, what I learned through the journey is every day gets a little bit easier, and it gets harder before it gets easier. So there's that. But my fight, I had to lose 12 pounds. It was a mission. Understood. Yes, exactly. Bro, that genuinely hit. Hey, I appreciate that. Uh, yeah, you guys. I feel like everybody has something in their life that they could quit, whether it's a dating partner, or whether it's a bad habit, or maybe it's self talk, you know? Some of us are so negative with the way that we talk to ourselves, and I've just been really working on being more positive when I'm doing self talk, allowing myself to feel inspired so that I don't have to you know feel bad about myself. Let's see what this guy said. I block guys, please don't block his stuff. I just want to see it. Blocks have to eat tonsil rolls. Oh, Toasties rolls with a fork so they don't bite their own fingers off on accident. Wow. The fact that that's what you see the things that people say, it's just so crazy. Like, you really believe that? Or are you just so craved of attention to where you come up with the craziest thing you can say so that somebody actually acts like you're important? There's some people in this world who are really lonely and sad, y'all. And the best thing that they can do is cry out for help. And so it's sort of sad when you see stuff like that, because you know that that's somebody who tried to date a lot of people and they said no. That's a person who wanted to have friends and couldn't find the friends. They always slip through their fingers. And so they just cry out for help by saying some of the most desperate things. When I see stuff like that, it just screams sad. Please don't time anybody out, y'all. Please don't time anybody out. I want to see what they have to say, and I want them also to be able to hear what I have to say. So don't time anybody out, unless it's something where I'm like, hey, please time them out. Don't time anybody out. Just let them talk. I think it's a wonderful lesson that we can all learn. And sometimes God puts those people in our path so that we can learn the lessons we need to learn in the future, right? So don't even stress on it. I was fighting and the guy kicked my leg so hard I could barely walk after that. That is crazy. I'm not in the mood to put up with that guy's BS. That is so funny. Hey, I feel you. I feel you. Sometimes that's how it is, man. It's like, no, no, no. Yeah. It's crazy what people say. And then they get mad at people for crashing out. They're like, oh, why would you say that? Man, you don't know what people are going through, you know? But, I mean, vice versa. It happens always, right? But anyway, you guys, I wanted to go live, let you guys know tomorrow's going to be a big day. I'm creating, I'm editing, working on all these skills so that when I do create this film, it could be something I could be proud of, something that I'm willing to show people, and not just trying to hide it for myself and hoard it, right? But anyway, it's been a beautiful day. It's so wonderful having y'all here and being able to grow with you guys. I didn't go live on 8/8, even though it was a big day for me. I didn't go live on that day. At least I don't think I did. Just because I did a lot of self-reflection, you know. I think sometimes it's necessary to do that self-reflection so you can just appreciate where you're at. Oh, bro, I'm not getting any sleep. I'm still gonna be editing. After I get off of this, I'm about to go edit. Like, I have like maybe 20 hours of footage to edit. That's on the low side. I might have more than that. I have a lot. So I'm gonna be editing a lot. But it's sort of exciting, when you're working on something. Remember, you guys, the destination is not the goal. The journey is the goal. Because once you get there, there's nothing else to go back for. It's like watching your favorite show and then the last episode comes on. After that, it's a wrap. The Sopranos are done. No matter how many times people want to rewatch it, it's over. It's a wrap. You know? So just enjoy it. Get some sleep. You got a big day tomorrow. I definitely do, but I'm not going to sleep right now. Bro, IDK, what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's one of those things. That's how it is sometimes. You just got to take it one step at a time. Do the small things right. What happened, Gabe? I got rejected from Northwestern. Oh, dang. Hey, you know what? I was just talking to some business owners about how sometimes we make plans as business owners, and sometimes we want things to work out the way we want them to go. And the truth is, when they don't go the way we want them to go, they actually end up being better. So, Troy, should I have a rematch with my last opponent or no? I feel like if you beat him, no. There's nothing for you to gain from it. Say move on. Let sleeping dogs lay. But so we were talking about how things just don't go right sometimes, and you learn things, or you meet people, or you find things that you didn't expect. I got rejected from one school that I wanted to go to and ended up going to a different school, and that's where I met my wife. So, it's one of those things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you have to trust the process is trying to send you somewhere. It's possible that in your head you had an idea of what you thought things should be and how you thought that they should go. And the truth is that wasn't good enough for you. That's not good enough for the universe. They want you to do something better. So they can't allow you to go to Northwestern. It's possible you are going to go to Northwestern. Maybe you'll transfer there, or maybe you'll never go there. And it'll always be in your story of this is why I didn't go to Northwestern and I'm happy I didn't go. Allow yourself to feel encouraged at the fact that there's hundreds of schools. So there's other places that you can shoot for. But don't feel like it's the end of the road just because you didn't get the one that you were shooting for, right? There's other spots. So I know that's not what you want to hear, but you're probably going to learn amazing things at these other places. So allow that to inspire you. That hit too, bro. I should just trust God with my plans. Exactly. Because it's possible that your plan sucked. And God is like, I have so much better things to plan and so many awesome things that he'll never be able to get at Northwestern. So just chill on it. And it's possible you'll find yourself in a perfect situation to be like, man, I'm happy I didn't go to Northwestern, right? Because I don't want to lose my streak because he was a good fighter and the hardest I've fought. Hey, and sometimes you got to know when you win. You won. Move on. Consistently work. And it's not even just about your streak, it's about achieving other goals. So allow yourself to do that. Go to that next division. Work on what you were trying to work on. Hey, he's mad. That's something that he's going to have to deal with. Maybe in years you can fight that guy. But hey, don't stress about that. That's something that he's going to have to live with. Now, granted, if you were in that same situation, you would like to be able to get a rematch. But you're not in that situation. So don't make it your problem. Sometimes you got to pray about things and be like, is this my problem or is this somebody else's problem and that they're trying to put on me and making me feel like it's my job to make their dreams come true kind of thing? It's not. Maybe this is something that he needs to pray about. You don't need to pray about it. He needs to pray about it and figure out what he's going to do about it, you know? I'm 17-0 and he is 15-1 now. Yeah, don't go backwards. It's like relationships. Been there, done that. Move on. Because you have nothing to gain, but you have everything to lose. Just remember that, okay? You have nothing to gain from fighting him, but you have everything to lose. And he has nothing to lose and everything to gain. You should read a book. It's called The Art of War by Sun Tzu. The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Read that book. And Sun Tzu has, in The Art of War by Sun Tzu, he has stated many times in many different ways of when you should fight and when you shouldn't fight. And Sun Tzu would say that is not a battle that you need to fight. Okay? Hello, how you doing? When you have a desperate opponent, you don't want to fight a desperate opponent. When you're fighting somebody who has their back against the walls, you do not want to fight a person with their back against the walls. When you're on a high and they're on a moral low, you do not want to fight that person. Okay? Because that person can literally destroy you. And they have nothing to lose because they're fighting for their life. So they will fight harder. They will fight like a savage. Okay? So the way you expect to be fighting in another division when you're against somebody new that you've never expected, that you never tried to fight against, that's how he's going to be fighting against you. But you're not going to have that same intensity because your back's not up against the wall. You need to make your back up against the wall all the time. I just need to work on my grappling. Exactly. So work on that. Work on that like your life depends on it. Okay? Don't sit here and say, oh no, I'm going to start fighting the same people over and over again after he already knows what you need to work on. Nah. All right, brother. I got to head to bed now. I have to wake up early. Take care. Y'all, peace. Be safe, Gabe. We got to get out of here. I'm about to pray and get us all out of here. I'm the hardest hitter in the division. Hey, that's a beautiful thing. But that grappling, we all know how that grappling goes. Let's pray. Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for our opportunities. Thank you for blessing us with the time to be together and just talk. Please watch over us as we're following our dreams, as we're accomplishing our goals. Whether it's knowing when to fight, when not to fight, whether it's knowing, when to allow ourselves to be comfortable in a situation or when not to be comfortable in a situation. And just knowing that when you're putting us in these situations, this is where you want us to be. And so don't fight the fact that you're trying to put us in the best situation for us to be successful. Please allow us to understand that you know what you're doing, and this is our first time here. Allow us to see that you want us to be in the best possible situation, and we can't be there consistently trying to guide you and what you're trying to do in our lives. Forgive us for all the times that we get in our own way. Forgive us for all the times that we question your way. Please allow us to be the blessings that other people need to see just by the way we live, by the way we act, by the way we walk and talk. Please allow them to understand that you are real and we are your children. In your name we pray, Amun. Shine, 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 shine. Shine your light. Shine it in the dark. All right, y'all be safe. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay out of trouble. Y'all be a blessing to yourselves, be a blessing to those around you, and stay out of trouble, man. Stay out of trouble. And if somebody brings trouble to your front door, settle it. All right? Y'all be easy on yourselves, love yourselves, and follow through on your dreams. Peace.